Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome aboard the King's Arena. I am Oserme. This, of course, is our final episode for the season. It has been an interesting season staking on these games. We lost some and we won some. Speaking of which, we did win last week's stakes. Today we have got a returning guest on the show. He is a sports analyst and he goes by the name Ramirez. So let's bring him aboard and let's get staking. All right, it's time for us to stake. Now we have Ramirez in the studio with us. Ramirez, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Good to be back on the show.
Okay, good to have you. Now it's time for us to stake. Our very first game is Premier League's Liverpool versus Crystal Palace.
Well, the season is coming to an end and that marks the end of the season. So for Liverpool and the Crystal Palace, it's going to be a tough encounter. I see actually Crystal Palace, they are not playing for anything. They are not going on relegation and they are not going for any European competition next season. But Liverpool, they still have something to fight for. They still have something to play for.
Yeah.
They want to qualify for the Champions League. And they're only 3 points separate Liverpool from the team on the third on the position, which is Leicester City. So for Liverpool to win the game, the remaining matches they have, they can as well qualify for the Champions League. But in this encounter, I see Liverpool winning the game.
Same here. I'm also going for a straight win for Liverpool. I do not expect them to lose that game. The next game we have got Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Your Chelsea.
Well, I can say I'm a little bit disappointed in what Chelsea has been able to do so far. You know, the last 2 matches they played, they lost against Arsenal and against Leicester City in the FA Cup. But in this one, they have something to play for, which is a European qualification for next season. No, I'm not going to be emotional about it, but I see Chelsea winning this. Yes.
When you expect Chelsea to win, they do not win. So I'm going to go for both sides to score because you can't put that last game. I really banked for Chelsea to win, and we saw how the outcome of that game was. So our very last game, we take a trip to Spain and we see Real Madrid versus Villarreal.
Real Madrid versus Villarreal is going to be a tough game. The two sides, they have something to play for this season. Real Madrid are just 2 points behind the league leader, which is Atletico Madrid. They're on 81 points. Atletico is on 83 points. Yeah. Let's see how it's going to take place, but I see them playing a full-time draw.
A full-time
Villarreal
draw?
and Real Madrid, full-time draw.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go for over 1.5 goals because, like I said, Villarreal is not an easy side to battle, and Real Madrid have a lot to fight for. So I'm going to go for over 1.5, and hopefully our boy Chukwueze scores a goal in that game.
Is that injured?
Okay, too bad for him then. All right, folks, so this is how we'll be staking, and just so you don't miss it and you stake right for our very, very last tips that we're giving you, here is how we'll be staking. And there you have it, folks. So from Ramirez and myself, it's bye for now. But remember not to forget that betting never ends on BetKing. So keep betting with BetKing.